Be prepared. The 8/8's portal is open. You need to hear this right now. There are 9 spiritual things you absolutely must know before this cosmic energy portal closes. Pay very close attention to the dates, August 8th through August 11th, 2025. What is coming is going to change everything, and it's not going to ask for your permission. It's going to hit everyone. If you clicked on this, your soul led you here for a reason. There are no accidents. Before we dive into the deep sacred mechanics of what is unfolding, I need you to do 3 very important things to anchor your energy and protect your field. First, like this video to send a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Second, subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications, because the downloads are coming faster than ever and you cannot afford to miss them. And third, go to the comments right now and type the number 888 to align your personal frequency with the infinite abundance and power of this gateway. Do it now. This is your first act of conscious co-creation with this energy. It's more important than you realize. Now, let's begin. The air already feels different, doesn't it? There's a charge, a hum, a low-frequency vibration that you can feel in your bones. Your sleep has probably been strange, filled with vivid, fragmented dreams you can't quite hold on to when you wake up. You might be feeling a sense of restless anticipation, a feeling that something enormous is on the horizon, but you can't put your finger on what. This is not your imagination. This is the Lion's Gate portal, the 8/8's gateway, cracking open. But in 2025, it is not just a gate. It is a complete systems overhaul for humanity. For a few precious days, the veil between the physical world and the highest spiritual dimensions becomes almost non-existent. This is a direct, cosmic alignment between our Earth, our Sun in the powerful sign of Leo, and the star Sirius, which ancient traditions knew as our spiritual sun, the sun behind the sun. When these 3 align, a stargate of unimaginable power opens, flooding our planet with crystalline light codes, advanced frequencies, and divine intelligence that rewrites our very reality. This isn't just a nice spiritual idea, it's a tangible, energetic event that will catalyze the most profound shifts you have ever experienced. And the first thing you need to know is about this activation itself. Thing number 1. This is the Great Sirian Stargate activation. Understand that Sirius is not just another star in the sky. It is a beacon of divine consciousness, a home to the ascended masters and light beings who are the architects of our next evolutionary leap. During the 8/8's portal, the heliacal rising of Sirius means it aligns perfectly with our sun, and for a moment, their energies merge. The light that is streaming towards you right now is not ordinary sunlight. It is fifth-dimensional, crystalline light, encoded with packets of information from the great central sun. These are not codes for your mind to decipher. Your logical brain cannot understand them. These are codes for your soul, for your DNA, for the dormant aspects of your light body. They are bypassing your ego and speaking directly to the master blueprint within you. This is why you feel so strange. Your body is attempting to process a celestial software update of immense proportions. This energy is designed to do one thing with ruthless efficiency: to awaken your memory. Not the memory of what you had for breakfast, but the memory of who you are at a soul level. The memory of your cosmic origins, your divine mission, and the infinite power you hold within your own heart. This activation is a planetary alarm clock, and it is ringing louder than ever. Thing number 2. You must understand the Leo archetype that is being unleashed. The sun is in its home sign of Leo during this portal, and this is no coincidence. Leo is the archetype of the king, the queen, the sovereign ruler. It is the energy of divine courage, radiant self-expression, and unapologetic authenticity. The universe is not asking you to be more confident. It is demanding that you finally claim your throne. The throne is the center of your own life. For too long, many of us have been living in the provinces of our own kingdom, giving our power away to bosses, to partners, to societal expectations, to our own fears. The Leo energy of this 8/8 portal is a cosmic coronation. It is an invitation to finally, fully, and fearlessly step into the role of the creator of your reality. This energy will fill you with a sudden urge to speak your truth, to pursue your passions, to wear the clothes that make you feel alive, to roar when you have been silent. But there is a critical warning here. Every archetype has a shadow. The shadow of Leo is the ego, the tyrant, the performer who needs constant validation. This portal will amplify both. If you are operating from your heart, from a place of genuine loving self-sovereignty, you will be handed the keys to the kingdom. Your manifestations will accelerate, your aura will glow, and you will become a magnetic force for good. However, if you are operating from ego, from a need to be better than others, from arrogance, or a lust for control, this energy will act as a cosmic mirror, and your own kingdom will begin to crumble from the inside out. You must choose, moment by moment, are you the heart-centered ruler, or the insecure tyrant? The energy will force this choice. There is no middle ground. This is a time of radical self-inventory. Look at your life. Where are you not being the king or queen? Where are you playing small to make others comfortable? The Sirian light is illuminating these corners of your life with the intensity of a spotlight. The discomfort you feel is the friction between your current reality and the royal destiny your soul is screaming for you to embrace. That feeling of being stuck, that frustration, that's the lion in your heart pacing in its cage. This portal is handing you the key. You don't need anyone's permission to be magnificent. You don't need to wait for a sign. The portal is the sign. Your very existence is your coronation invitation. The sun, the source of all life in our solar system, is in its most powerful, regal, and creative placement. It is pouring this energy into you. You are being asked to become a sun in your own life, to radiate, to warm, to create, and to be the undeniable center of your own universe, not out of selfishness, but as a divine responsibility. When you shine, you give others permission to shine too. This is the true meaning of heart-centered leadership, and it is the primary lesson of this 8/8's gateway. This is your moment to step onto the stage of your life and own it completely. The energy pouring through this gateway is a powerful clarifying agent. It strips away everything that is not you. It burns away the false masks, the limiting beliefs, the stories you've told yourself about why you can't or shouldn't. You will feel this as an internal pressure, a spiritual heat. Do not resist it. This is the fire of the cosmic forge, and it is reshaping you into the sovereign being you were always meant to be. Every challenge, every trigger, every emotional flare-up between now and August 11th is a test of this sovereignty. Will you react from the wound, or will you respond from the throne? Will you be the victim of your circumstances, or the ruler of your inner state? The universe is watching. Your higher self is watching. This is the final exam for an old level of consciousness. Your courage to be yourself, your true self, is the only passing grade. If you are feeling this call to rise, this powerful pull to step into your own divine authority, go to the comments right now and declare I am sovereign. This is not just typing words into a box. This is a digital ritual. It is a declaration to your own soul and to the conscious universe that you accept this sacred mission. You accept the crown. Type I am sovereign to anchor this truth in your reality. So you have claimed your sovereignty. You have felt the roar of the lion in your own heart and declared your divine authority to the cosmos. That is the essential first step. But now we must go deeper, because claiming your throne is one thing. Understanding the laws of the kingdom you now rule is another entirely. The energy flooding our planet through this 8/8's Lion's Gate portal operates on a set of quantum principles that are now being amplified 100-fold. To navigate this period successfully, you must understand the very engine that is driving this transformation. This brings us to the third critical thing you need to know: the sacred power of the number 8 itself and the law of the infinite loop. Look at the number 8. Now turn it on its side. It is the symbol of infinity. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine blueprint. The number 8 is the great balancer. It is the number of cause and effect, of karma, of the universal law of as above so below, as within, so without. It represents a perfect, continuous, and unending flow of energy. During the 8/8's portal, this infinite loop is not just a concept, it becomes the primary operating system of our reality. The universe is removing all the buffers. The gap between your thoughts, your intentions, your actions, and their manifested results is collapsing. What used to take years to come back to you is now taking days. What used to take months is now taking minutes. You are living inside a supercharged quantum feedback loop. This is both a tremendous gift and a solemn warning. Every single thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you harbor, is now a powerful seed being planted into the most fertile, energetic soil you have ever experienced, and it will bear fruit almost instantly. If you are vibrating with thoughts of lack, complaining about what you don't have, focusing on fear and worry, the infinite loop of the 8/8's portal will graciously and immediately bring you more circumstances to feel lack, more things to worry about. The loop simply gives you back what you are putting into it, amplified. It does not judge, it just reflects and magnifies. Conversely, if you consciously choose to plant seeds of gratitude, of love, of abundance, of joy, even if you have to force it at first, the infinite loop will respond in kind, bringing you a tidal wave of blessings, synchronicities, and miracles that will leave you breathless. This is the secret law of this gateway. You are the director of the loop. Your focus is the command. Many lightworkers are feeling this intensely. You have a negative thought, and 5 minutes later, you stub your toe. You have a moment of pure gratitude for the money in your account, and an unexpected check arrives in the mail the next day. These are not random events. This is the universe teaching you, in real time, how powerful you truly are. It is showing you the direct, undeniable connection between your inner world and your outer reality. This is a training ground. The universe is holding up a giant, cosmic mirror and saying, look, see what you are creating. Do you like it? If not, change the signal you are sending. This portal gives you the power to become the most potent manifester you have ever been, but it demands absolute responsibility for your own energy. You can no longer afford the luxury of a negative thought. You can no longer afford to indulge in gossip, in blame, in victimhood. These are not just bad habits anymore. They are timeline cementing acts of creation. The infinity symbol also represents the flow between the spiritual and material worlds. This portal is dissolving the illusion of separation between them. The spiritual insights you receive in meditation are meant to be grounded and acted upon in your physical life. The money you earn and the things you build in the material world are meant to be infused with spiritual purpose. The 8/8's gateway is here to heal the false dichotomy between being spiritual and being successful. It is here to teach you that true abundance is a holistic state. It is a healthy body, a peaceful mind, loving relationships, and a thriving bank account, all working in a harmonious, infinite flow. This energy is pushing you to balance your chakras, to balance your giving and receiving, to balance your rest and your action. Where in your life is the loop broken? Where are you giving, with no receiving? Where are you taking without gratitude? The portal's energy will rush to these areas of imbalance and create a crisis, not to punish you, but to force you to restore the sacred flow. Pay attention to where the pressure is building in your life right now. That is where the loop is asking to be healed. It's a call to re-establish the divine, infinite current of energy that is your birthright. It is time to step out of the broken linear path of struggle and into the sacred cyclical dance of infinite creation. If you are ready to heal the broken loops in your life and step into this divine, unending flow of abundance, creation, and spiritual power, I want you to go to the comments right now and make a powerful declaration to the universe. Type, I am the infinite flow. Feel the truth of this statement as you type it. You are not begging the universe for a piece of the flow. You are declaring that you are the flow. This act of conscious declaration recalibrates your entire energy field to the frequency of the number 8, the frequency of infinite potential. Type, "I am the infinite flow." Now, this intense amplification of the law of cause and effect, this supercharged infinite loop, leads us directly to the fourth, and perhaps most profound and unsettling thing you must understand about this time. This is the great karmic acceleration and the timeline split. Please listen to this with your heart and not your mind. The high-frequency light codes streaming from Sirius are not just activating your dormant DNA, they are acting as a universal solvent for dense, low-vibrational energy. This means that personal and collective karma is being brought to the surface to be cleared at an unprecedented rate. Patterns and cycles that were meant to play out over multiple lifetimes are now being condensed into weeks, days, or even hours. This is why your life may feel so chaotic and intense right now. That recurring relationship problem, that deep-seated fear you've carried since childhood, that ancestral trauma that has run through your family for generations, it's all coming up for a final review. You are being given a golden opportunity to look it in the eye, feel it, thank it for its lesson, and release it forever. This is an incredible gift of liberation, but it can feel like a spiritual exorcism. It can feel like you are losing your mind. It can feel like your entire world is falling apart. And in a way, it is. The world you once knew is dissolving, because you are no longer a vibrational match for it. This process of karmic clearing is what is fueling the great event of our era, the timeline split, or what some call the bifurcation of reality. Humanity is at a fork in the road. We are not all going to the same future. A planetary level sorting process is occurring, and the sorting mechanism is frequency. Your personal vibrational frequency, which is the sum total of your dominant thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions, is your ticket to one of two primary timelines. The first is the higher vibrational timeline, often called the New Earth. This is a reality based on 5D principles: unity, consciousness, love, collaboration, sovereignty, and a deep connection to Gaia. The second is the lower vibrational timeline, which is essentially a continuation and amplification of the 3D matrix: fear, separation, control, scarcity, and victimhood. The 8/8's portal is a major checkpoint in this separation of worlds. The choices you make, the frequency you hold, and the karma you choose to release during this sacred window will powerfully anchor you onto one of these tracks. And once the train has left the station, it becomes increasingly difficult to switch tracks. How does this feel in your life? It feels like a profound and often painful shedding. It is the sudden and inexplicable end of lifelong friendships. It's looking at a friend you've known for 20 years and realizing you have absolutely nothing in common anymore, that their conversation feels draining and foreign to you. It's leaving a job that once felt secure but now feels like a soul-crushing prison. It's feeling a deep disconnect from mainstream news and societal narratives that now seem absurd and transparently false. This is not you being judgmental or cold. This is your frequency shifting so dramatically that you are literally decohering from people and systems that are locked into the old paradigm. You are a radio being tuned to a new station, and you can no longer hear the old broadcast. It can be a lonely and disorienting process. You may feel like you are floating in a void between worlds, and that is because you are. You are letting go of the old shore before you can see the new one. You must trust this process. The emptiness is a sacred vacuum being created to pull in your new soul family, your new mission, your new reality. Resisting this shedding process, clinging to people and situations out of guilt, obligation, or fear of being alone, is one of the most dangerous things you can do right now. It is like trying to hold onto the anchor of a sinking ship. You must let go. You must choose the frequency of freedom over the comfort of familiarity. Your soul knows the way. The Lion's Gate is the moment to trust its roar above all other voices. The timeline split is real. It is happening now. And this portal is a monumental moment of choice. Every breath is a vote. Choose wisely. You have now begun to understand the sheer magnitude of what is occurring. You have declared your sovereignty. You have acknowledged the power of the infinite loop you command, and you have faced the profound truth of the karmic acceleration and the timeline split. The old world is dissolving, and you are being called to consciously choose your new reality. But how do you navigate this? How do you work with these potent energies instead of being overwhelmed by them? This brings us to the fifth and profoundly important piece of this cosmic puzzle: the necessity of radical rest and the integration of light codes. Our 3D matrix programming screams at us to do more, to hustle harder, to be constantly productive. This is one of the most insidious traps of the old paradigm, and it is the exact opposite of what this 8/8 portal requires of you. The Sirian light codes that are flooding your system are not data for your brain. They are a complete recalibration of your cellular structure, your nervous system, and your light body. This is deep energetic surgery, and it is exhausting. One of the biggest signs that you are deeply engaged with this portal's energy is a sudden and overwhelming fatigue. It's a bone-deep weariness that no amount of coffee can touch. It's the feeling of needing to sleep for 12 hours and still waking up tired. You might also experience strange physical symptoms: buzzing or humming in your body, pressure in your third eye area, ringing in your ears, heart palpitations, or even flu-like symptoms without actually being sick. Listen to me very carefully. This is not you being lazy. This is not you falling behind. This is your body telling you that it is undergoing a monumental upgrade, and it needs you to get out of the way. You must honor this call for rest. To push through this fatigue with stimulants and willpower is to actively resist your own evolution. It is like trying to run a marathon while undergoing open-heart surgery. You will cause damage to your energetic systems. During this window, from August 8th to the 11th especially, you must consciously and deliberately create space for integration. This means saying no. It means canceling non-essential plans. It means taking naps in the middle of the day if your body demands it. It means lying down on the earth, in a park or your backyard, and simply allowing the planet to help you ground these intense celestial energies. Sleep is not just sleep right now. It is a multi-dimensional journey. When you are sleeping, your consciousness is being taken to the temples of light on Sirius and other star systems to be taught, recalibrated, and prepared for your mission. This is why your dreams may be so vivid, so bizarre, so full of strange symbols, flying, or meetings with beings you don't recognize. You are in school. Your waking fatigue is the after effect of the immense work you are doing on the inner planes at night. So your new mantra must be: rest is a revolutionary act. Let me repeat that. Rest is a revolutionary act. In a world that glorifies burnout, choosing to honor your body's need for stillness is an act of sovereign defiance. It is a declaration that you are aligned with the new 5D paradigm, which honors cycles of rest and integration as much as cycles of action and creation. Drink copious amounts of pure filtered water. Water is a liquid crystal, a conductor, and it will help your body process these light codes and flush out the dense energies being released. Eat light, high vibrational foods. Your body will naturally reject heavy processed foods because they interfere with this delicate recalibration process. Most importantly, practice stillness. Meditate, sit in silence, just be. You do not need to figure everything out with your mind. The codes are being downloaded automatically. Your only job is to provide a calm, receptive vessel. The greatest progress you will make during this portal will not happen while you are doing, but while you are being. Honor this sacred need for rest. It is the most productive and spiritual thing you can possibly do right now. Now, as you create this space of stillness and integration, you will begin to notice something profound happening. Your sensory perception will begin to shift. This is thing number 6, the awakening of your clairs and your multidimensional senses. The 5D crystalline light of the 8/8 portal is specifically designed to activate the dormant senses that lie beyond your 5 physical senses. These are your clairs: clairvoyance, clear seeing; clairaudience, clear hearing; clairsentience, clear feeling; and claircognizance, clear knowing. You have always had these abilities, but they have been suppressed by the dense frequency of the 3D world and a calcification of your pineal gland, your third eye. This portal is a planetary-level decalcification event. The light is literally scrubbing your third eye clean, allowing you to perceive realities beyond the veil. What does this look like? Clairvoyance might manifest as seeing shimmering lights or geometric patterns in the air with your physical eyes open, or having incredibly vivid, movie-like visions when you close your eyes to meditate. Clairaudience might be hearing a high-pitched frequency, or a buzzing sound that no one else hears, or hearing a clear disembodied voice whisper your name, or a short guiding phrase. Don't be afraid. This is your guidance system coming online. Clairsentience, which is the most common for empaths, is feeling the emotions of others as if they are your own, or feeling the energy of a room the moment you walk into it. During this portal, this will be on overdrive. You must practice discernment and learn to ask, is this feeling mine, or someone else's? Finally, claircognizance is the most subtle and powerful. It's that sudden download of information, that moment where you just know something with absolute certainty, without any logical reason or evidence. It's an unshakable inner truth that arrives fully formed in your mind. During this 8/8 window, you must start treating these subtle perceptions not as imagination or coincidence, but as your primary source of reliable information. The mainstream news is a 3D narrative. The opinions of your unawakened friends are a 3D narrative. Your multidimensional senses are your direct line to 5D truth. The universe is teaching you to trust your inner GPS above all else. A crucial part of this is dream work. Your dreams are no longer just random psychic debris. They are a training ground, a classroom, and a direct communication channel with your higher self and your guides. Keep a journal by your bed and write down everything you can remember the moment you wake up, even if it makes no sense. Don't try to analyze it with your logical mind right away. Just capture the symbols, the feelings, the colors. The patterns that emerge over several days will reveal a stunningly accurate roadmap for your path. You might dream of a lion, which is a direct sign of the portal's energy telling you to embrace your courage. You might dream of water, which relates to the emotional cleansing and flow you are undergoing. You might dream of numbers, which are direct codes from your guides. Pay attention. Your soul is speaking to you through the language of symbol and feeling. Learning to listen to this language is your key to navigating the new reality. You are becoming a multidimensional being in a multidimensional world. It is time to start using your multidimensional senses. If you have been feeling these strange symptoms, this fatigue, these new sensory perceptions, and you are ready to embrace them not as a burden, but as a sign of your incredible awakening, go to the comments right now and affirm this truth. Type, "I trust my inner guidance." This is a powerful command to your subconscious mind. It tells every cell in your body to prioritize the subtle whispers of your soul over the loud shouting of the ego and the outside world. It strengthens your connection to your clairs. Type, "I trust my inner guidance," and anchor this sacred trust within you. This leads us to our 7th point, which is where we bring all this inner work into the physical world. This is the mandate for courageous, heart-led action. This portal is not about floating away on a cloud of bliss. It is about integrating the highest spiritual energies, and then using them to create tangible change in your life and on the planet. The Leo energy, fueled by the Sirian light, is a fire energy. It is an energy of action. Once you have rested, once you have received the guidance through your awakened senses, you will be given a divine assignment. It will come as a persistent nagging idea, a creative urge you can't shake, a deep knowing that you must have a certain difficult conversation, or a powerful pull to start a new project, a new business, or a new creative endeavor. This is your mission, distilled into a single actionable step, and you will be terrified. The voice of your ego will scream at you with 1,000 reasons why you can't. You're not ready. You'll fail. What will people think? You don't have enough money. This fear is the final guardian at the gate. It is the last test of the old paradigm. The lion's gate demands one thing in response to this fear: courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear with every fiber of your being and taking the inspired action anyway. This portal is a jump now. The net will appear kind of energy. If you wait until you feel completely ready and secure, you will wait forever. The universe is not going to show you the whole 10-step plan. It is going to light up the very next step in front of you, and it will only light up the one after that once you have taken the first one. This is a test of faith, not blind faith, but faith in the guidance you have received in your moments of stillness, faith in the messages from your dreams, faith in the undeniable knowing in your heart. This is where the rubber meets the road. All the spiritual work is for nothing if it doesn't translate into a change in your behavior, a change in your choices. So what is that one courageous step the universe is asking you to take? Is it launching that website? Is it making that phone call to heal an old wound? Is it booking that plane ticket? Is it finally telling your truth to someone who needs to hear it? Whatever it is for you, this 8/8 window is the most divinely supported time to do it. The energy of the Lion's Gate will put a cosmic wind at your back. It will open doors that were previously sealed shut. It will bring you synchronicities and support from unexpected places the moment you take that leap of faith. But you must be the one to jump. You must be the one to embody the courage of the lion. Your divine mission is waiting for you on the other side of your fear. This portal is the doorway. Your courage is the key. We have journeyed deep into the heart of this sacred 8/8 Lion's Gate portal. You now understand the call to sovereignty, the mechanics of the infinite loop, the reality of the timeline split, the critical need for rest, the awakening of your psychic senses, and the divine mandate for courageous action. You are armed with the knowledge and the awareness to navigate this profound energetic shift, but there are two final crucial pieces of wisdom you must integrate to fully harness the power of this gateway and anchor yourself firmly on the highest possible timeline. This brings us to the 8th sacred thing you need to know: the power of forgiveness as a technology of liberation. This may sound simple or cliché, but in the context of this portal's supercharged energy, forgiveness is not a soft, passive act. It is a high-frequency quantum technology. It is one of the most powerful and pragmatic tools you have at your disposal for rapidly clearing karma and raising your personal vibration. Remember the karmic acceleration we talked about? All that dense energy, those old wounds, those painful memories coming to the surface. You cannot fight them. You cannot analyze them away. You must release them. And the mechanism for release is forgiveness. During this window, the universe will deliberately place you in situations that trigger your deepest wounds. People from your past may suddenly reappear, either in person, in your dreams, or through a random social media notification. Situations will arise that mirror the exact dynamics of your most painful experiences. This is not a punishment. It is a final exam. The universe is presenting you with the memory of the wound and asking, are you still going to carry this? Or are you ready to be free? Holding on to a grudge, resentment, or anger towards someone is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Energetically, it is like carrying a heavy lead anchor in your energy field. It keeps your frequency dense and low, tethering you to the 3D timeline of victimhood and pain. You simply cannot ascend into a 5D reality while dragging these anchors with you. The crystalline light of the portal is too fine, too high frequency. It cannot penetrate a field clogged with the density of unforgiveness. Forgiveness is the act of consciously cutting the energetic cord to that person or that event. It does not mean you are condoning what they did. It does not mean you have to be their best friend. It simply means you are making a sovereign choice to no longer allow their energy and the memory of that pain to reside within your sacred vessel. It is an act of radical self-love. The most powerful forgiveness work you can do during this portal is not just for others but for yourself. Where have you judged yourself? Where are you holding on to shame and regret for past mistakes? The Leo energy, in its shadow form, can lead to intense self-criticism and a feeling of not being good enough. The Sirian light is here to help you see yourself through the eyes of Source, through the eyes of your higher self, and that perspective is one of unconditional love and compassion. You did the best you could with the level of consciousness you had at the time. To forgive yourself is to acknowledge your growth. It is to thank your past self for the lessons learned and to lovingly release them from the burden of your judgment. Here is a simple but profoundly powerful ritual for this portal. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes. Bring to mind a person or a situation that still causes you pain. Allow yourself to feel the emotion fully for a moment. Then place your hand on your heart and say out loud, "I forgive you. I release you. I set you free. And I set myself free." Feel the energetic cords being severed. Then do the same for yourself. Look at your own past actions with compassion and say, "I forgive myself. I did the best I could. I now release all shame and regret, and I step into the wholeness of who I am now." Performing this simple act can create more profound and instantaneous shifts in your reality than years of therapy. It is a quantum leap. It clears your field, raises your frequency, and signals to the universe that you are ready, truly ready for the new earth. Forgiveness is not for them. It is for you. It is your key out of the prison of the past. This brings us to our ninth and final point, the ultimate culmination of this entire experience. Thing number 9. This is your initiation into becoming a conscious grid worker and a new earth anchor. You are not just going through this for your own personal evolution. Every single person who awakens, who claims their sovereignty, who clears their karma, and who holds a high frequency becomes a vital anchor point for the new 5D crystalline grid that is being laid over our planet. Think of yourself as a human acupuncture needle. By holding a state of peace, love, and coherence in your own heart, you are channeling the high-frequency Sirian light directly into the Earth's energetic body. You are helping to soothe the chaos, to stabilize the collective field, and to create a powerful beacon of light for others who are still lost in the dark. Your personal work has a planetary impact. This is the ultimate shift from me to we. The Leo energy is not just about being the king or queen of your own life. It is about recognizing that your sovereign kingdom is an essential and beloved part of the larger planetary empire of light. This is why it is so important during this portal to not get completely lost in the drama of the collapsing 3D world. Yes, you must be aware of it, but you must not let it consume your energy or pull you into its frequency of fear and outrage. Your mission is not to fight the old world. Your mission is to build the new one by becoming it. Every time you choose love over fear, you cast a powerful vote for the new timeline. Every time you perform an act of kindness, you strengthen the crystalline grid. Every time you sit in meditation and radiate peace from your heart, you are doing more for the planet than 1,000 protesters shouting in anger. You are a frequency holder. That is your sacred duty and your most powerful form of activism. Between August 8th and August 11th, make a conscious effort to do this. Find a moment each day to simply sit, connect your energy to the core of the earth below you and to the great central sun above you, and imagine yourself as a brilliant pillar of golden white light. See this light expanding from your heart, enveloping your home, your neighborhood, your city, and eventually the entire planet. Hold the vision of the new earth, a world of peace, abundance, and harmony, in your mind's eye. Feel the emotions of what it would be like to live in that world. This is not wishful thinking. This is advanced energetic work. You are literally broadcasting the blueprint of the future into the quantum field, making it easier for that reality to manifest. You are a midwife for a new world. This 8/8 Lion's Gate is your graduation. It is an initiation into a higher level of service. You are no longer just a passenger on spaceship Earth. You are now a conscious and vital member of the flight crew, helping to steer humanity toward its divine destiny. So let's bring this all together. The 8/8 portal is a Sirian stargate activation, a cosmic coronation under the sovereign energy of Leo. It is governed by the infinite loop of the number 8, where your thoughts and feelings manifest with lightning speed. It is fueling a great karmic acceleration and timeline split, forcing you to choose your reality through your frequency. It demands radical rest for the integration of powerful light codes, which are awakening your multidimensional senses. It calls for courageous heart-led action in the face of fear and mandates the use of forgiveness as a quantum technology for liberation. And finally, it initiates you into your sacred role as a conscious grid worker, a living anchor for the new earth. This is not a passive event you are observing. It is a profound interactive co-creation, and you are the star player. The universe is not doing this to you, it is doing this for you and with you. It is a divine collaboration designed to unlock the master that has been sleeping within you for lifetimes. As this portal begins to close after August 11th, the energies will not simply vanish. You will have been fundamentally and irrevocably changed. The codes will continue to unfold within you for weeks and months to come. The choices you make and the frequency you anchor during this gateway will set the trajectory for the rest of your year and far beyond. You will look back on this time as the moment everything shifted, the moment you stopped playing small, the moment you remembered who you are, the moment you came home to yourself. If this entire message has resonated with you, if you have felt the truth of these words vibrating in your very soul, then this message was a divine appointment for you. It was not an accident. Your soul guided you here to receive this final activation and confirmation. This is your moment. Your time is now. Before you go, I invite you to perform one final act to seal this work. Share this message with at least one other person you know who is awakening, someone who needs to hear this urgent truth. In doing so, you become a beacon, a link in the great chain of light that is encircling our planet. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications, because the journey is only just beginning and the downloads will continue. Finally, go to the comments one last time and declare your ultimate commitment. Write the words, "I am awake, I am ready." Let this be your resounding yes to the universe, a declaration that you accept your mission, you accept your power, and you are ready to co-create the beautiful new world our hearts know is possible. Be awake. Be prepared. Everything is about to change.